Tired of the same old off-white neutral walls? Well, Sherwin Williams Malabar might be the perfect neutral to shake things up a little bit, but is it versatile enough for your home? Neutral paint colors are often labeled as safe, as a bit boring, but they don't have to be. Sherwin Williams Malabar is a warm, inviting, slightly sandy neutral that offers a unique twist on traditional beige tones. But how does it work in different spaces? Well, stick around because we're going to uncover its undertones, its light reflectance value, the best ways to use it in your home, plus I'll share 3 stunning color pairings to help you complete the look and elevate the entire space. If you need a little more color inspiration, check out our palette pyramid service where we create custom color palettes for you based on your needs, your wants. Whether you need a 3-color palette, 6, or even more, we can accommodate you. And as part of the service, I even send you a personalized video explaining how the colors all work together. People love them. We're getting more and more demand. So while my workload is still manageable, check the link down below and secure your palette pyramid today. Sherwin Williams Malabar is a sophisticated beige with subtle golden undertones that lean slightly warm. With an LRV of 53, however, it sits comfortably in the mid-range, which makes it a lot more adaptable in spaces with moderate to good lighting. Normally, a lot of beiges that people tend to use are in that 60 to 70 range in terms of light reflectance value, but Malabar brings in some extra depth and richness, which sets it apart in my mind. Its richness helps ensure that it doesn't feel washed out in those really, really bright rooms or those dim rooms either. It has a nice balance of coloration where it's just going to feel present in a lot of circumstances. Malabar excels in creating a cozy, grounded atmosphere in areas like living rooms, dining areas, even hallways when you have sufficient lighting. But if you're considering it, pairing it with the right accent colors is essential to bring out its depth and color. It's not one that I would necessarily recommend as an all over the house color because that's when it can start to feel a little bit boring and banal. But when it joins forces with my 3 stunning color pairings, then it really gets to that next level. So let's go check them out right away. Malabar by Sherwin Williams is a mid-tone sandy tan beige color with a tiny bit of a gold yellow undertone. Sherwin Williams does a great job at displaying here. You can kind of go down these other colors and you get a sense of where the color ends up as you add saturation. In terms of my first color pairing to go with Malabar, I'll pick a white pairing, and that would be pure white. This is going to be an easy breezy option, super versatile white by Sherwin Williams. Whether you're dealing with warmer or cooler elements, this is one that's going to work in both situations because there's not a ton of undertones happening here. It's soft, subtle, and maybe with a touch of warmth. But guess what? The main color we're talking about here in Malabar has that warmth as well. So the two go together very, very well. Now, if you wanted another light color, a light pairing to go with Malabar, I would take a look at Warm Winter. Now, this color, even though it seems like it's a similar neutral, it is lighter, and it's also a little more towards that yellow warm side of things compared to Malabar. This one I wouldn't identify as a beige. It's more of a creamy color, maybe even a light greenish. So the yellow combined with a touch of gray does sometimes manifest a bit of a green undertone, which I do enjoy, which will complement Malabar. Both neutrals, but they're giving you different levels of depth and also slightly different undertones. It just keeps things in the neutral atmosphere without feeling too samey at the same time. The accent color I would pick with Malabar is going to be one that will rub people the wrong way, perhaps, but I enjoy it with these colors. It's deepest mauve. This is a historic color. It is a classic option, perhaps a bit nostalgic for anyone from the 1980s. But what I love about this color is its richness. It is a true plum color that I think is beautiful and rich. And amongst these other colors, it just gives you a ton of contrast without being too predictable and maybe going towards the brown side of things or the charcoal black side of things. This is one that brings in a ton of richness and saturation and then also introduces this sort of purple aspect. Really wonderful color if you want to lean into depth, either in the form of a color drench all over your walls, your baseboards, your ceilings, maybe in a dining room or something, or a bedroom or the powder room. You could define it as a nearly neutral with a base of deep brown and maybe some gray, like a taupey vibe. Then of course introducing that purple and that red to give you that mauve, deep mauve plum color. And that's it.